Good afternoon, Hackensack Meridian Health. Welcome to our first all-team virtual town hall. We have so much to share with you about the culture that we are building at Hackensack Meridian Health. While we usually go on tour when we have something really big to share, our organization's gotten so big that it's really hard for us to get everywhere at the same time. And because culture does not make the people, people make the culture, we really want to share this with all of you and provide you great information for all your team members. As you'll hear, innovation is in our DNA. So we reimagined our approach and decided to share the news about our culture of transformation virtually to reach the most people. This doesn't mean you won't see us. We'll continue to round, and we'll also be popping up from time to time to various locations to celebrate our culture. We're so excited to be broadcasting live to more than 30 locations and really glad that you have all joined us.
So welcome, John.
Thank you, Bob.
It's great to be here. There's another benefit to this virtual approach. This meeting will also be available for viewing on demand. So if it's past April 16th and you're tuning in, thank you for taking the time to view this meeting. We are thrilled you're able to join us. Going back to the live event, if you're tuning in from one of our locations today, you can submit questions. Each event has a host. Hosts, please raise your hands. We've got two right here. You can write down a question and give it to the host. They will submit it through the event website. We'll try to answer as many questions as we can at the end of the event. We'll follow up if we can't get to every question today. Let's start with the importance of tradition. Culture grows on the vine of tradition. Where we come from contributes to who we are today and how we will move forward. We asked a number of locations to share 6-word stories about their traditions. Some of you may be familiar with this from Twitter, or maybe you've heard about Ernest Hemingway being challenged to write a novel in just 6 words. He rose to the occasion, writing a moving novel in just 6 words. They were for sale, baby shoes, never worn. You immediately understand the story. 6 words can convey a lot. We threw out the challenge to our hospitals and we got some great stories about their traditions. Here they are. From Bayshore, right people, innovative care, limitless possibilities. From Hackensack, we're there when it matters. From Jersey Shore, passionate teams, mindful hearts, inspirational outcomes. From JFK, from generation to generation, always there. From Mountainside, heritage of caring for our neighbors. From Ocean and Southern Ocean, caring for all people like family. From Palisades, right care, right time, right place. From Raritan Bay, we take great pride in caring. From Riverview, engaged community, compassionate team, innovative care. In today's presentation, you'll see a number of visual stories. We also plan to create one focused on our traditions using these 6-word stories as inspiration, so we can continue to honor the incredible traditions we all brought to Hackensack Meridian Health. But now we are asking you to move forward together as one team. We want you to honor your tradition, be proud of where you came from. But we are asking you to leave legacy behind. Not just the word legacy, but legacy cultures as well. We are not Legacy Meridian, or Legacy Hackensack, or Legacy JFK. We are Hackensack Meridian Health, and we are a pretty amazing organization with incredible and talented people. We're setting a clear path, and we need everyone to move together in the same direction. It starts with all of you. Culture changes one person at a time. We came together for a reason. We're stronger together.
This is the first of our visual storyboards. It speaks to why we formed Hackensack Meridian Health. We felt very positive about coming together from the very beginning because we truly believed we would be much stronger together. Our merged organization offers direct benefits for patients and the care team. Coming together helps us weather the current and future disruptions in healthcare. As standalone hospitals, we would not be positioned to compete with all the changes currently occurring in our industry: new competition, consolidation, and technology. The merger also provided financial stability. Scale allows us to negotiate better rates and to achieve efficiencies. Many standalone hospitals have closed their door. Not only are we still in business, but we're thriving. Scale also creates career advancement opportunities for our team members and positions us to attract the best talent. People want to join a successful and stable organization. More important, coming together as one allows us to deliver even better care to more people. Becoming Hackensack Meridian Health allowed us to bring together the best team, sharing expertise, ideas, and resources to heal the people we are so fortunate to care for. We're even stronger together when we have a shared culture. Our culture designed to support the key results: growth, success, and organization. So why is culture so important? Aside from the fact that an intentionally designed culture helps an organization achieve its key results, culture also creates unity among the team. A clear and unified culture creates a shared sense of purpose, and when aligned with key results, a clear idea of shared success. It can create healthy competition internally with team members striving to do their best and to earn recognition for demonstrating our beliefs. Culture creates loyalty and a sense of belonging to a something bigger. It also shapes our organization's identity and provides clear direction. And when a culture is positive and strong, it attracts and retains great talent. To go back to what culture is, it's really about how we think and behave as an organization. And it can be intentionally designed or unintentionally formed. Ours has been intentionally designed, informed by the voice of the team.
As John always says, and you know what you always say, culture eats strategy for breakfast.
I love that.
It's true. Strategy is essential to the success of an organization, but without a strong culture to support your strategic plan, you will run in circles. We have a strong strategic plan to carry us through the next 3 years, and we are building the culture to support it. Our strategies include, number one, transforming Hackensack Meridian Health to create the future care delivery enterprise. Number two, embed a culture that aligns with Hackensack Meridian Health's mission, vision, and beliefs. Number three, develop and grow all Hackensack Meridian Health marketplaces to provide superior value with accessible, comprehensive, integrated programs, services, and facilities. Number four, establish the medical school of the future, which will be in the forefront of innovation and patient-centered academics. Number five, establish Hackensack Meridian Partners, our clinically integrated network, as an indispensable population health network to consumers, insurers, and employers. Number six, fund and develop nationally recognized innovations. And lastly, achieve the financial performance necessary to support strategic priorities and needed investments. In the visual storyboard, you see these strategies lead to happy and healthy team members and patients. All of these strategies help us take better care of our community and create a great place to work. Now, on to the reason we are all together today, an introduction of our shared culture. We've had a couple of starts and stops with our culture. We've spent a lot of time refining our culture, listening to team members, leaders, and physicians, and growing together as one organization. We started with our mission, vision, and beliefs. One of our learnings was the language we used in our mission, vision, and values was verbose and very hard to recall. With our new mission, vision, and beliefs, we feel we've captured everything, all the ideas in which we are rooted, in a way our team can recall and personalize. So, here it is. You all ready? Our mission: transform healthcare, and be recognized as the leader of positive change. Simple and succinct. Our vision, innovation, is in our DNA, compelling us to create a world where the highest quality care is human-centered, accessible, and affordable. We deliver outcomes that matter most, and excellence is the standard. Our beliefs: creative, I will do my part to make things better. Courageous, I will do the right thing. Compassionate, I am the human experience. Collaborative, I embrace teamwork. Think of these as our 4 C's, the 4 C's of our shared culture of transformation.
We feel our mission, vision, and beliefs create a rally cry that will absolutely help team members personalize our beliefs. We will, because I am. In other words, we will transform healthcare because I am creative, I am courageous, I am compassionate, and I am collaborative. We will because each and every team member will live their I am. That means demonstrating our beliefs each and every day. In the coming months, you'll hear much more about each of our beliefs. Over the next year and beyond, there will be opportunities to learn, demonstrate, and celebrate our beliefs. For now, we will introduce you to each other. Creative, I will do my part to make things better. At Hackensack Meridian Health, we value those who seek to fully understand the why with a bias to action for the outcomes that matter most. Treat failures as learning opportunities. Take initiative to make things better. Never settle for "it's always been done this way." Remain open to change and quickly adapt as required. Maintain and advocate an optimistic outlook. Courageous, I will do the right thing. At Hackensack Meridian Health, we value those who uphold our standards of quality, safety, and service, deliver and take accountability and ownership of their work, foster an open and honest work environment, constantly strive to achieve operational excellence.
Compassionate, I am the human experience. At Hackensack Meridian Health, we value those who strive to make people healthier, show compassion, kindness, and empathy in every interaction, create personal and memorable connections, believe the way we care for patients and show caring for their loved ones really matters. Collaborative, I embrace teamwork. At Hackensack Meridian Health, we value those who always assume positive intent, are committed to the success of others, and encourage diversity of perspectives, thoughts, and backgrounds, work across teams to get the best results, and recognize we are stronger together. In addition to our shared beliefs, we wish to observe cultural norms. Remember, at its simplest, culture is how we think and behave as an organization. A very important norm will become living above the line, which very much speaks to how we think and how we behave. Simply put, there is above the line behaviors that support our culture, like modeling our beliefs, trusting each other, assuming positive intent, confronting issues directly, and being accountable.
And then there are below the line behaviors that distract from our shared culture, like focusing on excuses, ignoring negative behaviors, using your smartphone during a meeting, contradicting agreements, and the opposite of accountability, scapegoating.
Not coincidental that you said that twice, is it?
That's right. We are human, and everyone has a moment below the line. The key is to move on. When we remain stuck below the line, we become more focused on what we cannot do rather than what we can do. Let's commit to living above the line. We have a roadmap for next year. Today is our starting point. The key to our success going forward: make it clear, concise, and consistent. Consistency includes events, engagements, and communications. But even more, it's about the actions of our team. It's about how we live the culture every day. We can't leave here today treating this as just an event. This is the way forward. Over the next year, we will move through. Learn it, live it, and love it. Our 3 stages of cultural adoption. We have a full calendar year with themes, materials, a campaign, and many ways for people to become involved. Some of the highlights include pop-up events. Events over the next few months. You never know where we might pop up. Bob, you ready?
Let's
might
pop
up. On June 24th, we will host a pep rally event for team members, celebrating you and our shared beliefs at the NBC Health and Fitness Expo. More to come on this, but it will be fun. We're also planning an all-team event. Imagine this. Early next year, 33,000 team members, something we've never done. We will also begin team member and leader training soon, carrying this throughout the year. We are focused on ensuring culture becomes part of the fabric of Hackensack Meridian Health. From recruitment to recognition to talent management, we're working to create culture connections so our beliefs inform the entire team member's experience.
We're also connecting the dots with culture circles, teams that will form at all locations across the network to bring the culture to life. Please speak to your leader if you're interested in joining a culture circle and influencing culture adoption at your location and the network. We are recruiting real soon. We also want you to make a personal commitment to our beliefs. At the end of our meeting, you can write yourself a personal note like the sample you see here. It will serve as a positive reminder of your commitment to our beliefs and connection to purpose. It will arrive at some point this year, possibly on a day when you may welcome a smile. These are all available at your viewing location. Simply write your note or notes and hand it in to your host. You will receive it back in interoffice mail sometime later this year.
We also have an opportunity for each of you to film your I am. Remember, we have shared beliefs: creative, courageous, compassionate, and collaborative. We value these beliefs. How you live them is personal. Each one of us are unique. So while we share beliefs, we each live them or demonstrate them a bit differently. Very soon, you will see videos of our leaders sharing their I am. They are going to ask you to share your personal view as well. As part of the culture campaign, we will solicit videos from our team. When the call goes out, you can simply record your own I am video on your phone and send it to beliefs@hackensackmeridian.org. Are we going to do that, Bob?
We'll do it.
Okay. We'll share your personal statements with the organization throughout the year. On that note, we'd like to thank you. Thank you for everything you bring to Hackensack Meridian Health. You know, we've achieved so much in less than 2 years, and we really couldn't have done it without your dedication, hard work, your talent, your commitment, and everything. And that's the reason we're doing so well, and we're really encouraged about our future. We have the best people, and we have a strong strategic plan. In 2018, we are really going to be focused on cultivating the culture so that we as leaders of positive change in transforming healthcare.
That's right, John. I agree. We have exceptional team members, and we have accomplished so much in the last 2 years. I'm incredibly appreciative of all you've contributed to the success of Hackensack Meridian Health. Thank you, each and every one of you. As you know, we aspire to be the best, not just in New Jersey, but in the entire nation. We see a very different future for healthcare and believe Hackensack Meridian Health will lead the way in transforming our industry. We believe healthcare can be better and do better for our patients and our care team. It starts with all of us, guiding the organization to move forward together.
Finally, we wanted to leave you with this thought. It is related to our brand promise to orchestrate excellence. Playing off that theme, one could say, when we came together nearly 2 years ago, we brought the finest players together. However, many continue to play off old sheets of music, or they play solo. For us to truly orchestrate excellence, we must be playing together. That's what a strong culture is all about, playing in harmony to create a symphony.
And that connects with our rally cry, we will because I am. Our rally cry speaks to being well orchestrated. It speaks to our brand, but especially it speaks to our culture. Simply because the only way we will transform healthcare and grow as an organization is if each and every one of us lives our I am or our beliefs, so that together we can transform healthcare for each other, for our patients, and for our entire industry. Thank you all for joining us today. Before we wrap up, we'd like to answer a few of your questions. There we go.
Right.
We got questions?
We've got questions.
All
Tria,
right.
welcome.
Welcome.
Happy to join you. All right. So our first question is a real easy one.
Okay.
Okay. So from
I'll
like
take
easy
it. I'll
ones.
take it.
so which site has your favorite food or snack?
You said it was easy. You know, that is actually a tough one. We're going to get into some political trouble here, but I got to tell you, my favorite food is pizza.
Okay.
So maybe we could have like a pizza contest
There you go.
across the network. See
That
who
might
makes the
be
best
one of our
pizza.
pop-ups.
And Bob,
You think?
I've had the pizza up there at Hackensack.
At Hackensack, yeah, they're
Unbelievable.
one of the best. But I've had good pizza
We've
throughout our
had,
network.
we've had food, really
Yeah.
great food at all the hospitals.
We really have.
But we should have a pizza off.
When John and I go on tour, and when we do our rounding, we usually don't go hungry. The team feeds us very well, and
Very well.
we're really appreciative of that. We really have enjoyed it. But maybe a pizza contest, a pizza off, as John said, might be a good idea.
All right. So that actually leads to another question, which is, what do you mean by pop-up events? Can you tell us more?
I think the concept is just what it says. You'll never know when Bob and I may pop up at one of the campuses, or pop up at an event, or pop out at a team member event. It's now we have 16 hospitals. We can't always, we get there as frequently as we can, but we can't get there as much as we want. So we want you to be on the lookout for when we just sort of show up and no one knows, and we're going to pop up.
Well, it's kind of like Undercover Boss, except we're not undercover. We're going to be out there, and you know what? We both enjoy rounding so much, and we recognize we can't be everywhere all the time, and it's going to be fun just to kind of go unannounced and just kind of hang out with team members, find out what's on their mind, connect with leadership and our doctors, and see the great things that are happening at all our sites. So I got to tell you, I'm very excited about it.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Our next question is, which of the beliefs do you most closely identify with? So creative, courageous, compassionate, or collaborative?
I would say collaborative. I actually relate to all four, and I think that they're great. Those 4 C's really, they really hit home. But I think collaborative because, today, especially in healthcare, it really takes a team. It's a team effort. And, whether it's even at the medical school, with the new medical school that we're starting, it's all about team medicine. It's not just about a doctor or a nurse or some of the support folks. It's about everybody working together as a team, because if we work together as a team, if we act collaboratively, we're going to achieve better things for our patients. We're going to make our organization more successful. So for that reason, I would pick collaborative.
Very cool.
And we were asked to vote on this previously, so I agree with Bob. Collaborative. Okay. But they're all 4 are very important, and you can't really pick. We shouldn't pick one over any other. But I'd say collaborative.
All right, great.
We could pick the pizza, but not the 4 C's.
Hey, going back to that other thing about the undercover boss.
Yeah.
You want to hear a story?
Go ahead.
This is great. This is priceless.
You got an undercover
So
story?
Undercover's Boss, some
Story.
people have watched it, right? So years ago, before we merged, I went to see a patient up on the floor. It was 8, 9 o'clock at night. I had to gown to go into the room, and no one saw me at all. And I went in the room, I saw my friend, I came out, I was totally covered, and I went to the nurse's station. They go, John, what are you doing here? I said, well, so much for Undercover Boss.
Yeah. You got to wear the glasses and, you know.
I had the mask, I had everything.
That's funny.
All right, so we also have, I love this one. What's been your favorite moment or most outstanding moment since we merged?
That's an easy one for me. You know, I just love the rounding. You know, we try to do Friday roundings, but the brand tour honestly was through the roof. It was just great because, you know, it was a combination of rounding at all of our locations, but also, you know, talking about the exciting new brand, and people were excited and we were excited. I know sometimes we were a little crazy out there and they were a little crazy, but you know what? There was such a great connection, such a great feeling. To me, that clearly was my favorite moment.
I'm right with Bob. I mean, we gave 25 presentations at 20 locations in 5 days, and I think within the first day or so we decided we need to have some signage on the vehicles we were in. So we got these the signage that you could just stick on the outside of the car, and we were driving up and down the Garden State Parkway and everyone's waving to us because it had our picture on the side of the car. Remember that, Bob?
Yeah, we made sure that the adhesive was good because otherwise we'd have thousands of cars running us over on the Garden State Parkway. So I'm glad the sign stayed on the
I think
car.
they thought we were running for office or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right, so another question was, our new culture is very exciting. What does success look like?
I think success will look at its best when everybody in the organization, from the team members to our leaders to our executives, all the way up to the top, when we're all fully engaged in our culture. And it's going to take time. You know, we did start it, maybe we tried to start a little too early after the merger. We stopped, but I think we're on a great path right now, and I think it's going to be phenomenal.
I would agree with that. I think, you know, it's really not just, you know, saying certain phrases. You know, we talked in the presentation a little bit about dropping the word legacy, but it's beyond that. It's really dropping the concept of legacy and really adopting our new mission, our vision, those core beliefs, those 4 C's. When we actually see that in action each and every day, I got to tell you, that will be success.
Awesome. All right, so somebody also asked, we would like more information about the culture circle. So for that, I can actually jump in a little bit and say that there's going to be some more information coming to all the sites about Culture Circle soon. And that'll be led by Culture Champions who've already been nominated. But I think maybe what you can comment on there is how you see the importance of the Culture Circles, because it's going to be at every physical location across the network. So every significant location in the network will have Culture Circles. So maybe comment a little bit about the role you see of team members in bringing the culture to life.
Well, I mean, the team members on the front lines are the ones that are going to bring our culture to life. So these culture circles really will be the opportunity to help do that, to share ideas. And I hope at those culture circles, people actually give real examples of, you know, what it means to be part of the Hackensack Meridian Health team. You know, I would love to see, you know, even, you know, mixing up some of the sites. I'd like to see, you know, team members from, say, Hackensack share their stories at Jersey Shore, and team members at Jersey Shore sharing their stories at Mountainside, etc. I think that's great because we are one team, we are one culture, and I think we have to think less site specific and more as one culture.
You know, everybody's important, but I really believe it's the team members that are going to make the difference, and I think we've seen that. It's the largest workforce we have. They do a great job day in and day out, a lot of times under stress. They do a phenomenal job. But I really do believe with everybody working together with team members and you know, execs and managers, we can get there. No ifs, ands, or buts. We've been there before, and we can do it again.
All right. So here's an interesting one. Suggestions. We have many amazing athletes on our team. Why not consider an annual HMH Team Olympics? No individual events, only team events.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Jose, look, go check it out.
We do have a lot of great athletes. We're actually, speaking of athletics, let me do a shout out for an event coming up. We're doing the down in Spring Lake, New Jersey. We're doing the Spring Lake 5. We have runners, as an example, throughout our network. Talented runners. I'm not one of them, but I'm participating.
Well, you're running, aren't you?
I am running.
Right.
Just not that talented compared to a lot of our team members when it comes to running. But I will be participating, and it's a great event because we'll be actually a team. We'll be a Hackensack Meridian Health team at the largest 5-mile race in New Jersey. So it's a great example of bringing athletics to the team forum and to teamwork. And there's a lot of other events we can do throughout the year. We could do a basketball team. We could do softball. We could do
lacrosse.
John found one. Lacrosse. Yeah, that's good. Go back to those glory days, right, John?
Yeah, the old wooden sticks.
But we'll more. I think that's a great suggestion, a great idea. Maybe we can run with that ball. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's one. Given today is 655 days. Wow, somebody did the math since we merged. What would you grade the integration of the two systems?
Yeah, I would give it. I'd give it an A-. It's hard work, and I think we've achieved an awful lot. And we should never forget all that we've achieved. We've really integrated in a lot of ways. But as we said in the presentation, we've had a couple starts and stops on the actual cultural integration. That's the only reason I would give it an A-, because we're not quite fully there. But we have a great opportunity now that that our colleagues at JFK have come on to really kind of reset. Now, and it's a great time to really roll out this new culture. So I would think give it a few more months, and that A- is going to go to an A+.
We did an awful lot. I would have given it a B+.
Okay.
And that's not being negative at all. But I do think that we did try to start the culture, and we had to stop, and now we're restarting. So I'd probably give it a B+. Now, a B+ is very good. It's excellent. So we'll split the difference.
Okay, we'll split the difference. Yeah. My parents were tough in school, though. B+ weren't that
good. So we are getting, I knew this, we are getting a lot of comments about the coffee mugs.
The coffee mugs.
Yes.
The coffee mugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's asking if they
There's
can get
alcohol in
coffee
here.
mugs.
No, there isn't. Wait a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. No, it's only water. It's not like
Otherwise,
the swim up
he's
bar.
about to do some crazy
swim
things
up
again.
bar, right?
Yeah, the swim up bar where there might have been some alcohol involved. But that's a whole other story. We don't really have time for that today, do we?
So
they want to know where, it's kind of like when we rolled out the brand tour, everybody was asking about the pins,
Yes.
So now we got the coffee mugs. So do we have an answer on those?
I think we can come up with an answer. Maybe that will be one of our pop-up events.
Our pop-up events.
Maybe.
That's a great
Right?
idea.
That
That's
could
a good
be-
idea.
They are good-looking mugs.
We could have coffee talk with Bob
Yeah.
and John.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Or
Absolutely.
anything else people want to put in the mugs.
All right. And so I think we're coming up on 4:45, so I'll ask one more question and then we'll wrap it up for the day. So we had a couple of questions about the medical school. One was we know that there have been requests for applications. How many applications have we received?
So to date, we're almost at 2,000 applications.
Wow.
It's incredible. We've only really started taking applications over the last, I'd say, 3 weeks. And that's 2,000 applications for 55 spots.
Okay.
But even more important than the number, the quality of students that we're getting is just off the charts, just incredible. So
And a lot of diversity.
a lot of diversity, a lot of folks from New Jersey, which was one of the goals. We wanted to make sure there was an in-state alternative to go to medical school so we can keep the talent within our state. But having said that, there are applications from all over the country. So we always knew that this medical school would be successful. We always knew there would be demand, but I had really no idea it would be this strong this soon. So we're really excited. Shout out to Dr. Bonita Stanton, our dean, and our president of the academic enterprise. She's been on this thing for a long time. It's been a long time vision of ours, and just a few weeks away from becoming a reality now.
I can't let this go. Bob, you did a great job with the
Thanks,
medical
John.
school.
I appreciate it.
Big
Yeah.
round of applause for Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, it was a team effort. I appreciate the comments, and you know what? It will truly be a game changer for Hackensack Meridian Health.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you wrap it up then. And any questions we didn't get to, we promise to answer after the event. So we'll send emails out with those answers.
Right.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Remember, you never know where we might pop up.
Here we go
See
again.
you all soon.
Again, thank you for all you do for Hackensack Meridian Health. We are so appreciative. Have a great day, everybody.